Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do my budget with me for August, and I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot of changes. I haven't set anything up yet. I'm actually filming this late on Saturday night, and I will film the rest probably Sunday morning or afternoon. But I just wanted to pop in and say there's going to be a lot of changes. First, I am separating grocery and household, so they will not be the same category anymore. Second, I'm adding a variable expense for pet needs. I recently started getting Chewy auto shipped for their cat food, cat treats, cat litter. And so I'm adding an expense for that. And also all of my business stuff will no longer be in my monthly view. I'm going to create a kit for that will be available in my shop. And for business expenses and business budget tracking. And then I'm going to keep them separately. And if I need to, in January, I will get a separate monthly planner to keep track of that separately. We'll just see how that goes. But for now, that's what I'm going to do. And then first, the main reason I wanted to come on here and show you guys my face. So these are... I'm trying to make sure there's no like personal information. Actually, I'm going to put the Torrid one first because you can't see anything on the front. 3 of my credit cards. I have Torrid, Wells Fargo, and Amazon. 2 of them are officially canceled. When you're watching this, I've canceled them. So I wanted to do this on camera for you guys. This is my Torrid card. Canceled, closed, has a 0 balance. I'm trying to make sure that none of these are seeing any info. Okay. Wells Fargo, 0 balance. It has been at a 0 balance for months. And there we go. Cut in half. Amazon, I am working on paying this one off. I have most of it paid. I'm going to cut it up right now because I am planning to have this one paid in the next few days. Actually, you guys will be watching this on... What day is it right now when you're watching this? Wednesday. And so I'm going to pay it off tomorrow when I get paid. So, there we go. 3 of my cards cut up out of my life. I've been making excuses for months as to why I couldn't do that. No more excuses. I've been binge watching Chris Hogan. Listening, I guess, mostly podcast. But anyway, I will be right back. I say right back because it's only a second for you, but it's going to be a whole day for me to go over my August budget. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, here we are to do my August budget, and I am uploading this a day early. I was going to have my Petite monthly stuff for kids 7, 8, and 9 up today instead, but as fate would have it, I'm having some technical issues. I think my problem is that I'm using the Silhouette Portrait, which is mostly designed for personal light use, I think, and I don't think it was designed for what I've been using it for, which is a lot. So anyway, so this is going up a day early. Those should be done tomorrow. I just have one more set of stuff to print and cut. But anyway, let's get into this. So everything is already set up, and there are some changes. Sorry, I've got some like personal information on that page, so I wanted to make sure that it was hidden. Okay, so first, I am using mostly the stickers, the expense trackers that come with the Lemons kit, and this is the sheet. And I love these colors. I was so unsure, and I just used the strip for the days because I didn't want to cover up this beautiful bright layers pattern. So let's go over this. I did pull the darker gray expense trackers. They're new in my shop. These are going to be for my auto pays, and I think I'm going to use this color every month for auto pay just because it'll match anything, but also it doesn't like stand out because those are bills I need to know they're there, but I don't need to super pay attention to them. So this darker blue will be for manual pay. And those are the bills that I go in and I have to go into my account and actually pay them. And so for those, I know it's hard to see. I wrote black on this dark navy. It's car payment, city, energy, daycare here. This darker teal is going to be for anything for the fuel or the car. And because I do plan on getting out to Dash to do DoorDash or Grubhub at least 4 days a week, my days typically will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. And maybe Monday's in there sometimes, whenever I can get out, that my mom isn't also going. So I figured I won't typically go on Fridays. My mom will almost always go on Fridays. But I can fuel up on Fridays before I get home from work. And that way I'm just ready to go on Saturday. I mentioned in my last weekly check-in, I kind of glanced over this. I took out my miscellaneous category. It is no longer in my budget, but I still wrote it on the sticker and I was going to use it for like household stuff, extra pet stuff, whatever. So I just crossed off miscellaneous and put household. It'll only be for household stuff. Purple is to savings, lime green is to extra debt payments, and then red for unbudgeted. So these 4 colors here are from previous kits. I think these 3 are from the floral kit, and this one is from the swirls kit. And then I'm really loving this. I just used this extra self-care sticker from my weekly kit that I didn't use on my weekly view. And this is going to be like my quick glance to-do list. So, and then yellow is grocery. So I put in here, I'll get charged every Sunday for every plate. And so I figured I might as well just put that in now. And then I did include my Etsy paydays on here, even though I am separating out my business expenses. You'll notice there are 3 bills that are no longer on here: Afi, Silhouette, and Adobe. And that is because those are business expenses. And so I just took them off of this view. But I did still want to include the Etsy pay so that I can keep track of it on the business side of things. So then we've got the dashboard. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this page, but over here, I'm going to do this as like a to-do list. My top 4 goals. And so my top 4 to-do lists are to pay off 2 of my credit cards and cancel those credit cards. And they hold a balance of like $475 and $500 respectively. And then I want to try to put 10% of my income into savings. My McDonald's income, not my DoorDash or Grubhub income, and not my Etsy income, because that is separate. My goals are $200 per week minimum with DoorDash and Grubhub, pay off and cancel both of my Capital One cards, and then keep my apps updated. I recently downloaded EveryDollar. I want to just keep it updated to see if I can use it alongside this paper budget. And then also QuickBooks for self-employed for my Etsy transactions, my business transactions, and my mileage tracking. And then I've been binge listening to the Chris Hogan Show podcast. And so this is one of his quotes. Excuse me. And I believe this came from his book, Retire Inspired. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's, if you are not intentional with your money, you will always spend more than you earn. And this is something that I really struggle with. As you guys know, I'm sure a lot of you cringe at my budgets, but I'm definitely going to try to do better. So for this month, I put on my expected for Planner Anna that I was expecting 0. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit later. But McDonald's, I put $1,900. Grubhub and DoorDash was $800. And then I put in all of my expected variable expenses. I did add one for pet expenses. This is mostly for Chewy, and it's for cat treats, dog treats, cat food, and cat litter. And that'll ship to me every 3 weeks. And that is subject to change. If we don't need it every 3 weeks, then I'll move it to every 4. Or if we're finding that we need it more often, I'll move it up. But that is just how we're going to do it this week. And I put $150 because I am expecting my next order will ship August 1st. And then so 3 weeks after that will be the 22nd. So I'm expecting to get charged twice in August. Energy, 100, city, 90. And that's just because our water usage went way up with watering the yard. Daycare at 100. And then I did separate groceries and households. I have 400 for groceries, 100 for household, 100 for the fuel and car expenses. I only gave myself $50 for eating out. And this is going to be fine on the eating out part, but I'm definitely going to have to find less expensive soda to make it through the whole month. Because typically I just drive through, grab a soda, and the main place I get it from, the size I get is like almost $3. So 0 for unbudgeted. And then Capital One, the lowest card, I put on here as an expense. I plan to pay off the entire amount. That total is $469.89. As I'm filming this, the card is locked. It can't be used. I actually just got an email notification that one of Declan's games was declined because the card is locked. So I need to go in there and actually cancel it. Extra debt and 2 savings. I almost want to put it 0. Excuse me. I am so sorry, guys. It is almost 1 in the morning. And actually I might just do that. Well, no, because I do want to do 10%, which would be $190 to savings. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put 0 to extra debt because I would love to pay off both Capital One cards, but I don't want to put both of them on here and not be able to do it. So I put the full amount for one on there, and then I've got all of my fixed expenses. Those didn't change. Verizon, I don't have that. My billing cycle hasn't closed yet. It closes like on the 3rd of every month. So you guys are seeing this way before it closes. So I don't have that. And then for my weekly check-in, I could only think of the 3 categories was groceries, household, and eating out. I haven't been tracking unbudgeted for a while, and I stopped tracking fuel. Although maybe with dashing, I might, maybe with going back out to do DoorDash and Grubhub again, I might start tracking fuel. I'm going to leave that extra line blank for now, just to see. I am also going to do savings tracker because I want to definitely start getting way more intentional. I have like my emergency fund, but it's kind of in the middle of transferring to another account. And then my debt tracker. So I've got my stupid credit cards, and these will be added on to make my minimum payments because I was fine for a couple months using them, paying them off right away. And then I just stopped. So I've got, these are the minimum payments for those 2. I'm hoping that these will be at a 0 balance by the end of August. Citibank and Discover, those have not closed my billing cycle yet, so I don't know what those minimum payments are. And then I just used my transaction log, and I put date, and I put credit card, and start balance, payment, and then balance. So this will be whenever I make a payment to these cards because it won't be all at once, typically. So there's that. And then the next page is I did a quick business budget, and really all I did for this kit was change the sticker to say business budget. This is the same as the regular budget. Although maybe I switched the colors up a little bit. Oh, all I did was change the washi color. So this is for Etsy, August 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th. And maybe, no, because I already wrote everything in. I'll just write anything extra. I don't really know what else to put down here because my fixed expenses are AFI, Adobe, Silhouette, Instant Ink I will start getting charged for in August, and then also Amazon Prime. And I was just going to let that cancel. I'm going to start paying for it monthly for the time being because most of this stuff that I order is from Amazon, and having the free shipping super helps. So I'll have sticker paper, cutting mats, the website I use for designs, office supplies, and savings for taxes. And then on this side, I have a business expenses. And this was just the same as like my spending tracker. I just took out the method, if that makes sense. Because it used to say date, store, reason, method, amount. And so this is the same as that without method. And so I'm going to use this to track all of my business expenses. And then, because the Erin Condren team was great with this planner, I still have 1, 2, 3 pages if I use this for August, or 2 full pages if I use this page for September. So that's kind of where I'm sitting at. And I believe the way that I calculated, I don't remember what I put for this when I did the math. But when I did the math myself, that might have been at 0. And I was like $43 under budget. So I guess if I'm planning to do this, I definitely need to make more money, because that would put me way over. Let me just do some quick math, and I'm going to pause this and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I added all of this. I added all of this with a guesstimation of $350 for my phone bill, which it should be just a little bit more than July. So it'll be closer to $325. So that's up. So this is putting me at $166 over my expected income. So that will definitely have to increase somehow. Whether it's more money with DoorDash and Grubhub or more money with McDonald's. The reason I put 0 for my expected is because it's still a fairly new business. And I'm expecting all of these, and I still need to start putting money away for taxes because I have not been doing that. I just need to make sure that my monthly income is going to meet these expenses. So I am not planning to pay myself for my monthly budget with Etsy Pay, but I did want to be able to just quick look at it and see. So I'm hoping that I will also be adding on Tuesdays more green stickers for DoorDash, but we'll just kind of see. So this to-do list here, I'm not sure what I'm going to put because I have the to-dos here and it's very, very repetitive. So that's kind of it for now. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. But yes, a lot of things are changing. I also downgraded our Netflix. I was paying for the most expensive one that was like Ultra HD and allowed up to 4 devices to view at one time, which it's only me and Declan using it. So there was no reason for that. And we never watch it at the same time. So now it's just in standard, and only 1 device can view at a time, but that's fine. Typically it's him. Like, he's really the only reason that I pay for Netflix. Otherwise I wouldn't. So, there's that. And what else? I feel like something else, maybe not. I think it was just that and the eating out. So hopefully a decline in expenses, an increase in income, but I think this is way higher than before. And this is about the same as it was before. It's minus this $50 here, but that's about average. This is way higher, and it must just be because of this is increased from last month and I added this in. So I think that must be it. Anyway, I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video when I give you a peek at the new petites. And I also got everything done for all the other kits for petites, so I'll give you guys a quick glance at those as well. And all of those listings will be good to go tomorrow. So I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.